Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In episode 2, I'm gonna go straight into the build. Basically, just wanted to start off by saying thanks for watching the first episode if you were there. If you're first time watching this, and make sure you go back to rewatch it to get some history of how the ship has been built. Anyway, back to the build now. Here I'm just trimming off some of the excess plastic that just happened to be there, I guess, after I placed the parts. Not everything is perfectly dimensionally, placed, I guess. I tried as hard as I could, but some of it just doesn't work out. So here I'm sanding and filing and filing and sanding. Here's some grinding some spots off. There were little humps on top of the model that I printed, and I needed that to be a flat spot for the extra parts that I'm adding. So just going to grind that off and grind the big eyeballs off, because everybody that's looked at it so far has told me it looks like a turtle. I don't want a turtle, Anyway, I think it'll look much better once I get rid of them, but we'll find that out later in the build. So the next thing, I guess what I'll do is I'll let you guys watch this in peace without me dribbling. Let me know if you want to know anything specific in the comments, please. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Just as a note there for you guys, somewhere in the video I will be reading the lore for the ship, which hopefully gives you guys a bit more of an insight into what I'm actually building and the purpose of it all. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Alright guys, here's the lore for the ship. I hope you enjoy it. It's about the story of Vorynth.
In the shadowed vaults of Vorynth's forgotten archives, where dust clings to the bones of pre-shatter schematics like a shroud, the tale of this vessel begins not as the armored spectre it became, but as a beacon of ambition in an unscarred world. Before the pulse tore the skies asunder and birthed the endless wastes, this ship was christened the Stellar Aegis, a marvel engineered by the old coalitions of scientists and visionaries who dared to plumb the planet's hidden depths. Its mission: to dance above the unblemished lands, mapping the subterranean veins of azure energy that thrummed beneath the soil. Those crystalline conduits we now call pulse arteries, pulsing with a raw, untamed power that promised boundless energy, healing wonders, and the keys to eternity itself. In those golden days when cities gleamed under untarnished suns, and humanity's grasp reached for the stars without fear of the fall, the Stellar Aegis skimmed the horizons on wings of silent propulsion, its sensors delving like ethereal fingers into the Earth's secrets. Crewed by geomancers in lab coats, it charted the blue glow's rhythms across vast continents, from the verdant valleys where the veins surfaced in gentle hums to the jagged peaks, where they coiled like serpents guarding ancient lore. Mission logs, now scattered to the ash winds, spoke of expeditions into forbidden zones, probing the whispering caves where the pulse sang lullabies of forgotten epochs, surveying the emerald depths, a chasm alive with bioluminescent blooms fed by the energy's bleed, and even venturing near the obsidian rift's precursors, those early fissures that hinted at the cataclysm to come, though none then heeded the warnings etched in flickering data streams. It was a time of discovery, not desperation, a vessel built for precision, not warfare. Its hull, pristine and unscarred, housed arrays of spectrometers and seismic echoes, capturing the pulse's whispers to fuel grand designs, cities powered by infinite light, cures for ailments born of the flesh, and bridges to worlds beyond our cracked orb. Yet even in that era of hubris, shadows lurked in the data. Anomalies in the veins, erratic surges, unexplained harmonies that the probe's missions uncovered, like omens ignored in the rush for progress. What truths did it unearth in those final flights? What cargo of knowledge did it carry back to the gleaming spires, only to see it all unravel when the shatter struck, twisting its purpose into survival's cruel forge? Now, in the afterglow of collapse, this relic endures, its pre-shatter echoes a faint hum amid the storms. But the full chronicle of those missions, the alliances forged, the anomalies that foretold our doom, remains veiled in the ruins, fragments for the bold to piece together. In the wasteland's grasp, such stories remind us, what was once a seeker of light now navigates the dark, a testament to how far we've fallen, and perhaps how we might rise.
Hey, so I hope you enjoyed the lore. Let me know in the comments what you think of the story so far, and what do you think of the ship. Well, here's the end of episode 2. I hope you like what has been done so far to the ship. Let me know if you think of any improvements. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it. The grates for the engines actually turned out really nice. I'd like to say thanks for watching and tune in for episode 3 where I will be greebling the heck out of it. Thanks for watching.